What's poppin', yo? Welcome back to another YouTube video, and today we're taking a look at Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba. And this is issue number 16 out of all of it. This is number 16 out of 23. And if you want to pick these up for yourself, you can get them for $8.99 in the UK, $15.99 on Canada, and $11.99 from the US of the A. And if you want to get all 23 of these in a full box set bundle, you can head over to Books2Door over on TikTok, where you can get them for £100 because it is on sale right now. And instead of spending £190 on the big old bundle, the big box set, they're having a sale over on TikTok, and you can check it out by going to my link in the description, which takes to everything else that I have to offer as a content creator, from my Instagram to my TikTok to my Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, Discord, Cameo, everything that I do, everything that I have to offer as a content creator is in that link tree down below. But if you go specifically to TikTok, you can check everything out that I have been promoting over there. So without any further delay, let's actually get into this manga and get into reading it. So we do have, like, the first couple of pages, which is the author talking to us, and also, just a couple of character descriptions, a little information on some of the characters that we have, going on in this issue. But we are continuing from, the stone Hashira. What's most important is the body's base, the legs and hips. Stabilizing the body, strong legs and hips leads to accurate attacks and solid defense. First you will train under the waterfall. Then you will carry these logs, 3 logs. They're thick. Last, you must push this boulder, 1 sho. My training consists of these 3 simple things. Burning you with fire from below is dangerous, so I will not require it. Sorry, Zenitsu passed out! Throw him in the river. What? That's so cold! It's colder than the middle of winter! I could die! What's wrong with this mountain river water? It's abnormal! I'm gonna die! I'm gonna puke! Land! Whoa! My guts are in danger! They're crying out! They're saying they'll die! Whoa! It's no use! You're out of the water! It's too late! I'm gonna freeze to death! Press against the rocks. They're so warm. They're so warm! Rocks! Are this warm? It's like my mother holding me in her arms! That's cold! This is hard! Waterfall training is harsh! Inosuke is doing his best, so I should too! I don't hear the Nebutsu chant anymore. Inosuke! No! After I brought Inosuke back to life, I subjected myself to the waterfall. You can't chant the Nenbutsu to concentrate and to show that you're still conscious. Just getting hit by the waterfall is really hard. Water has a lot of force. If I don't tense up, I feel like I would have broken my neck. Whoa! You and the boar are amazing. On my first day, I couldn't do waterfall training until the evening. I couldn't get used to the water. Now that I'm able to stand the waterfall for one koku, I have to go do log training. Tanjiro met Mudara at the Mount Nagumo. Whoa! That's impressive, Mudara! Well, I've been here 10 days. That guy's incredible. The rose-rattling old guy. You mean I'm Jama, the Stone Hashira? Don't give him stage nicknames. The first time I met him, I was shocked. Without a doubt, that guy... You're eating the bones too, Inosuke? He's the strongest member of the Demon Slayer Corps. Oh, really? Jaime Jama smells different from the others. Maybe he'll manifest the mark soon. I won't be surprised. Nope, I can't keep up with the conversation. Nope, I can't keep up with the conversation between guys who rise in rank so quickly. But the fish Tanjiro grills is delicious. I don't believe it. I bet the old dude can't move the rock Wancho. He just enjoys tormenting the younger guys. No, I've heard he can push even bigger rocks. Do you believe everything you hear? They're fooling you. No. You have good ears, so you should be able to tell when someone is lying and when they are right.
Namada, amane, butsu, namaru, ameda, butsu.
Oh, there he goes! Haim Jama is amazing! Will I be like that too? I won't stand for it! I couldn't take it! Are you stupid? Hello? Is your head alright? Ow! 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 The little guy's a freak. He's big like a bear, but shut up. There's a difference at birth between giants and dwarves. Don't you know that?
I'm full, so I'm gonna carry the logs and push that boulder.
God, you're all so positive. I'm in the wrong place, surely. Waterfall training's complete. Log training is complete. Calm down. Ah! Ah! My feet keep sliding back. It's like it's pushing me back. Jaime Jama training was harsh, but it wasn't forced on us. Anytime we wanted to quit, we could go back down the mountain. This training has made me realize why most of the Hashira don't have Tsugo disciplinaries. Why? I think I know too. It's too hard, so everyone runs away. Or they see the difference between themselves and the Hashira and lose all hope like the blonde guy. Yeah. The Hashira do this stuff like it's nothing. Yeah! That's so awesome. Hey, you're good at making rice. This is delicious. Yeah, it is. And you're good at grilling fish. It's because my family sold charcoal. Makes sense. And cooking is about using the right amount of heat. But 6 days later, the boulder had not moved. I couldn't do it today either. What should I do? We don't know how long the demons will stay quiet, so I need to hurry. Is it really because I lack muscle strength? Or is there another breathing method? I've trained a lot, but still can't maintain the mark.
Hey, idiot. Is the mark on your forehead getting darker?
Kenya, are you okay? After that fight, I couldn't get in touch with you, so I was worried.
Damn nerd. Hajima got angry, so I couldn't go anywhere. I had orders to stay away from my big brother, but then I got into a tussle. Sorry you got involved, and thanks for protecting me.
Oh, is it getting darker? Oh no. Anyway, about my mark.
Yes.
But no one said anything.
It's hard for them to notice because they see you every day. Do you have a mirror? I'll lend you one later.
Is it really getting darker? Good, I'm glad. You're doing boulder training.
I'm doing it too.
But it doesn't move at all. Have you moved it yet, Kenya?
Yeah, some. Are you guys doing repetitive motion? Seems like you are. That's because Haim Jama isn't good at teaching. You have to watch him carefully to pick up his skills. Damn nerd, you have to perform a predetermined action to heighten your concentration to the extreme. I chant the Nenbutsu.
Hajima does that too.
Right. He always says Namu Namu.
Infinity Castle. Now I have determined the location of 60% of the Demon Slayers. However, I still have not found the girl who conquered the sun.
My game, you have grown more than I thought. That is wonderful.
You honor me.
Next try. Yes, around here.
As you wish.
I will soon find Nezuko and Ubuyashiki.
The repetitive action that Kenya taught me was a technique for quickly opening all your senses. It was different from total concentration, so Kenya can do a repetitive action, even though he can't do breathing techniques. When Haim Jama and Kenya do it, they summon a memory of anger or pain, and thereby increase their heart rate and their body temperature. While we were discussing it, he said something similar may have happened when I manifested the mark, but neither Haim Jama nor Genya have manifested the mark, which was perplexing. By doing a repetitive action, you can heighten concentration to the extreme in only the moment at any time.
It would be nice if this helped me continue manifesting a dark mark. My repetitive action first involves remembering the faces of my loved ones. Then I remember Rengoku's words, keep your heart burning. That process raises my concentration to the extreme. At first I couldn't do it, but then I repeatedly shifted my repetition action to exert my full strength, and as I did it over and over again, my body began to remember the process.
What? He did it! Tanjiro did it! He's a monster!
He beat us. Keep going! If you let up for just a moment, your strength will give out. Keep pushing as long as you can. It isn't all about your arms, the legs, and your hips. Push with your legs and your hips. You have more muscle strength in your lower body than your upper body. Tempura, ball rush.
Inosuke moved the boulder too? This sucks! No, it's only me that sucks. Huh? What's a letter?
I moved it one show. That ends Hajama's training. I'm dehydrated. I sweated like a waterfall, but I haven't drunk any water. Zenitsu, Inosuke, Murata, I think I'm gonna die. Someone, help, please. Oh, it's Hajama. I am saved. Namu, Amida, Putsu, Nama, Imida, Putsu. Huh? Did I die? Oh, I'm alive! Thank you! More water, huh? You have completed Manga training, and you have behaved properly in the village, so you have my respect. The village? That's enough water! Water! In the village of the swordsmiths, you prioritize the lives of the villagers over the life of your demon sister. Oh, that was... Do not be ashamed. You are a true swordsman. You should be proud of your right action. No, you don't understand. It was Nezuko who made that decision, not me. I couldn't decide, and the villagers almost died. So I'm not worthy of your respect. Children are pure and innocent, weak. They lie easily. Are casually cruel and selfish, but this child is different. I always want to proceed down a path without making mistakes, but I don't know what lies ahead. Someone always helps me, and as a result, I get by without making mistakes. It was really dangerous that time, so don't be too quick to respect me. Thank you for the water, and thank you for training me. I've learned a lot. My doubts are gone. No matter what anyone says, I respect you, Tanjiro Kamado. Huh? I don't understand. Why? I once raised orphans at the temple. They had no families, but they helped each other and lived harmoniously like a family. I wanted to continue living that way. But one night, a child who broke the rules by not returning before dark encountered a demon. To save himself, he said he would feed me and the 8 children at the temple to the demon. In the area where we lived, the fear of demons ran deep, so we lit a wisteria flower intense burner each night. That boy extinguished the burner and invited the demon inside. 4 children were killed immediately. I tried to protect the remaining 4, but 3 of them would not listen to me. At the time, we didn't have much food, so I was weak. I was faint of heart and had never shouted. And I suppose they felt that a blind adult couldn't save them. I'm Jabba, cat! The only one who listened to me was Sayo, the youngest. She alone hid behind me, and the other 3 children ran off. The demon slit their throats in the dark, and they died. But no matter what, I wanted to spare Sayo, so I fought. The feeling of punching a living thing was like hell. I can never forget my disgust. For the first time, I swung my fist with full might, with the power of frightening even to me. If a demon had never attacked, I would never have known my own strength. I continued punching and smashing the demon's head until dawn. I lost so much that night. I was hurt and risked my life to protect Sayo, but is what she said to people who came to help. That man is a monster. Everyone. He killed everyone.
No way!
She must have been confused from the horror she was only 4, which is understandable. Children are like that. Nonetheless, I at least wanted some gratitude. I wanted her to thank me for fighting for her. Those words alone would have saved me, but children are only ever concerned with themselves. The demon's corpse turned to dust and disappeared, leaving only the children's bodies. The authorities imprisoned me for their murder. If the master had not helped me, I would have been executed. After that, I became a deeply distrustful person. And of course, I didn't even believe in you. No matter how righteous people usually are, they reveal their true selves in times of disaster. But you did not run away. You did not look away. Ha! You did not lie. You were straightforward and resolute. It sounds simple, but not many people are like that. You are a special child. I have seen many people with the eyes of my heart, so if I say this, it is true. Everyone is uneasy about the future. From now on, I will help you so that you do not take the wrong path.
I'll do my best! Thank you very much!
Your training with me is complete. Good job seeing it through.
Despite everything, Hajime is a good person. He said he wouldn't make me his Tsugo because I didn't have any talent, but he guessed I was eating demons and made me his apprentice. He told me to get myself examined and introduced me to Kocho.
Oh, really?
Kocho made a really displeased face. Every time we meet, she lectures me. You look pretty stubborn too, so I thought she'd give you an earful, but she didn't grumble much.
I'd have been the same if I couldn't use breathing. Are you feeling all right? I bet Shinobu is worried about your health too.
You really think so?
Yeah, after I eat this, I'm going to see Gayu. Want to come?
No, I still can't. I haven't moved the boulder one, Joe. I'm almost there, because I can't use breathing. You can't use breathing, you wuss.
Hey, stop that! If you were coming with me, I was going to tell you something on the way.
Get off me. Tell me what?
It's about your older brother, the Wind Hashira. That guy. Ah, Zenitsu! This is where you were! Did you move the boulder?
No, not yet.
Oh well, I'm moving on to my next training. Are you alright? You haven't been talking much, so I was worried.
Oh, that's good. Good luck. I've simply achieved clarity about what I should do, what I must do.
Did something happen? If there's anything I can do, I'll...
Tanjiro, you must do what you must.
But, I'm worried.
You are really a nice guy. Thank you, but this is something I absolutely must do.
Is Zenitsu alright? And Nezuko, can I just leave her there for so long? Is she lonely? I'm here! So, Gayu's place must be around here. Ah, there's a building!
Wind breathing, first form, dust whirlwind cutter.
Ah, he's so fast! But I can see it. I can follow the movement.
Hey, what's the deal? Aren't you different than us?
But that's not what he meant.
Water breathing, first form. Striking tide. Too late! Wind breathing, fifth form. Water breathing, seventh form. Drop ripple thrust. Cold mountain wind. All right, next shall we battle in our bare hands?
Wait a second! Don't kill each other!
Shut up. You're supposed to stay away from me anyway. But you've seen sneaking looks at me, you scum.
Are you fighting over... Ogi? I can make enough for you guys if you want.
Is that some kind of joke?
Oh, no, I'm serious. Shinagawa, you love Ogi, right? When I was training at your house, I caught a whiff of mochi and red bean paste. And every time I came back, I smelled the pleasant aroma of green tea and Ogi. So I just thought...
Shinagawa, you like Ogi? Ogi is tasty, right? Do you prefer it coarse or fine? I loved my grandmother's ogi and...
What the? Got you?
Shinagawa got angry and went off somewhere.
Oh, did he? Why were you fighting?
We weren't really fighting. It was part of the Hashira training. The Hashira is sparring with each other.
Oh, really? So why's that? You were using wooden swords, right? Right? Sorry for interfering.
No, that's all right. I couldn't express myself well, and Shinigawa was mad the whole time, but at least I learned what food he likes. Next time I'll keep an ogi in my pocket and give it to Shinizawa when we meet.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Then I'm sure we'll get along.
I'll do that too.
Someone please stop them. They'll get into a fight.
What's with that kid? That brat's totally nuts. What's this?
Hello? You came. It is our first meeting, Muzan Kubutsuji.
You, in an unsightly condition, Ubuyashiki.
Finally, you have come to me. Now, before my very eyes, Muzan Kubutsuji. You are the demon that our clan, the Demon Slayers, has pursued for 1,000 years. Amane, tell me, what does he look like?
He looks like a man in his mid to late 20s, but his eyes are light pink, and his pupils are vertical slits like a cat's.
Oh, I see. I expected you to come. I was certain. You must be terribly angry at me and the Ubuyashiki clan, so I figured that you would come to kill me yourself.
Indeed. I'm disgusted from the bottom of my heart. For thousands of years, your clan has never known its place, and has interfered with me constantly, but now I find its leader in this state.
So loathsome.
So loathsome, indescribably ugly. You already smell like a corpse.
I suppose I do. 6 months ago, a physician told me I would die within a few days. And yet, I still live. Even the physician is now at a loss for words. And it's all because I burned to defeat you, Muzan.
And tonight that fragile dream shatters. I'm going to kill you now.
You might not know it, but you and I are the same bloodline. However, I suppose since you were born over 1,000 years ago, we are closely related.
I do not feel anything about that. What are you trying to say?
The clan gave birth to a monster like you, and for that I was cursed. All the children born to that house were weak and soon died. When the clan was about to die off, a priest offered counsel. He said a demon had come from the same bloodline, that we should dedicate ourselves to defeating him. If we did, the bloodline would survive. I took a wife from a family that had been in the priesthood for generations. After that, the children did not die as easily. But even then, no one in our clan lived past 30.
Such pure nonsense turns my stomach. Has your sickness reached your brain? Those events bear no relation to this. Anyway, heaven has never punished me. It has forgiven my killing of thousands, and in 1,000 years I have never seen the god or Buddhas.
Is this how you view it? Well, I see it differently, Muzan. What is your dream? For the last thousands of years, what dream have your eyes been fixed upon?
This strange feeling. I have the leader of the Demon Slayer Corps, which has vexed me so very much right before my eyes, and I feel no hatred. On the contrary, one is for one night ending. Lively, merry. Raise decorations, pine decorations, pine decorations. 2 is for 2 pine sprouts. Good color, good color. There are layers of pine. Mount Kuza, Mount Kuza. I feel odd, as if something is familiar, relieved yet disgusted. There are only 4 humans in this mansion. Ubuyashiki, his wife, and 2 children, and there are no guards. Shall I guess, Muzan? I can fathom your heart. Your dream is eternity. Your dream is to be undying. That's right, and I will achieve it soon. I merely need to find Nezuko. Your dream will not come true, Muzan. You seem extremely confident that Nezuko's hiding place... You seem extremely confident that Nezuko's hiding place is secure. Unlike you, I have plenty of time. You have made a mistake. What? I know what eternity is. Eternity is a human feeling. Only humans' feelings last forever and are undying. Rubbish. I recall from your words. For thousands of years, the Demon Slayer corpse has persevered. Many unfortunate children have died, but they are not gone. You called that rubbish, but it is proven that human feelings are undying. Feelings are undying in their refusal to forgive those who unjustly steal the lives of their loved ones. And no one has forgiven you. Not once in 1,000 years. Furthermore, Muzan, you have stepped on the tiger's tail over and over and invited the dragon's wrath. They would have remained asleep, but you woke them up. Their eyes are fixed upon you, and they will not let you escape. Killing me will not harm the Demon Slayer corpse one bit. I myself am not that important. But you cannot understand human feelings and human bonds, because you demons, if you die, all the demons will perish, right? Ah, that got your attention. So am I right? Enough. Very well, that is all. I have said what I always wanted to say to you. But may I say one last thing? I said that I myself am not important, but that does not mean my death will be insignificant. Fortunately, the Demon Slayer corpse, particularly the Hashira, are fond of me. So if I die, the determination will rise higher than ever before. Are you done talking? Yes, I never expected you to listen this long. Thank you, Muzan. Emergency summons! Emergency summons! An attack on Ubuyashiki Mansion! An attack on Ubuyashiki Mansion! Master! Hurry! Hurry! Oh my god, Master! Gotta get there in time! Yeah. At least 2 Hashira should be the bodyguards for the Master. Can you do anything about that, Hajime? No. It is impossible. I became a Hashira at 19 of 18 years. I've suggested it, but he will not listen. He insists that the Hashira are too precious a resource to expend on him alone. It is a problem.
Apparently the leaders of the house, Ubuyashiki, haven't had guards for generations.
Master! Master! The mansion! There it is! It's all right. I'll make it! Explosives! A lot of them! The stench of burning blood and flesh! Ubuyashiki. The look on his face, with a beatific smile. He destroyed himself, along with his wife and children, in an explosion. I was wrong about him. I took his measure as merely human, but he was no ordinary man. I expect some sort of trap, but not on this scale. He mixed small spikes with the explosives to increase their effect, and thereby slow my regeneration as much as possible. In other words, there is more. Ubuyashiki intends for something further to happen. I sense people covering probably Hashira, but it is not that. It's something else. The wicked man used himself as a lure. His anger and hatred towards me were like a viper, coiled within his black gut. For one so young to so splendidly hide such animosity is worthy of admiration. Did his wife and children know? Enough! I must think about that now. It is of no consequence. I will regenerate soon. Seeds of flesh. Blood demon art. I can't move. Whose blood demon art is this? These horns have branched out within my flesh, so I can't remove them. No matter. They aren't that many. I'll just absorb them. Tamayo, what are you doing here? This blood demon art of thorns belongs to the person you turned in Ashikawa. She got in close by using a blood demon art for concealment. What is her goal? Has she done? Why is this woman?
You absorbed my fist, Muzan, but you do not suppose what's inside it. It is a concentration for making demons human again. So is it taking effect?
Surely, you can't do that.
I completed it. Things have greatly changed, but I couldn't have done it alone.
Tamayo, you are the most persistent woman, but your resentment is grossly unjust. Who killed your husband and children? Me? No, it was you, yourself. You ate them. If I had known I'd do that,
If I'd known I would have done that, I would have become a demon. I only said I didn't want to die from my illness. I wanted to watch my children grow up.
And yet you went to kill so many people, or did I imagine that? It even looked like you enjoyed it.
Yes, I killed many in my desperation, and to atone for my sins, I'm going to die here with you. Now, Hajima.
Namu, Amitsa, Buzu.
Kaguya Ubuyashiki passed away at age 23. The progression of his illness rendered him immobile to the point where he was bedridden. Until then, he never failed to visit the graves of the deceased Demon Slayer Corps members for even one day. The first time we met, Master Ubuyashiki was 14 and I was 18. It was hard to believe from his bearing and behavior that he was 4 years younger than me. I know that you fought to protect people. You are not a murderer. He always knew what people wanted to hear at that moment. His psalmody never changed from the first time we met until his death. Within 5 days, Muzan will come. Use me as bait and kill him. Why do you think he'll come? Instinct is all. No reason. In addition to that special voice, that Ubuyashiki clan had incredible instinct. It was also called precognition, the ability to see the future. In this way, they became wealthy and avoided crisis many times. The other children will not agree to use me as bait. I can only ask you, Gyomei. Very well, if that is your wish, Master. Thank you. Please, from now on, do not let my dear children die. I knew it, just as Master Ubuyashiki foresaw. Muzan, even if you sever his neck, he doesn't die. I suspect that the only thing that can destroy Muzan is sunlight. If he doesn't die even when you cut off his head, this fight is going to go on until the sun rises. And the speed of his physical regeneration, judging by the sound, it far surpasses any demon I have ever faced. Even after Master and his allies blasted and weakened him, Muzan still has much strength. Until dawn breaks, we must restrain this monster in place where sunlight will shine. Black blood brambles. Third form, stone breathing, stone skin. Was it you? What did you do to Master Ubuyashiki? The Hashira gather. Master Ubuyashiki commands splendidly.
Master!
It is Muzan Kubutsuji. Even if we cut off his head, he won't die.
It's him.
That's
Kubutsuji.
Muzan!
Mist breathing. Fourth form. Insect breathing. Butterfly dance. Serpent breathing. First form. Like love breathing. Fifth form.
Water breathing. Third form. Wind breathing. Seventh form. Himokami Kagura! Sunflower thrust! Do you think you have cornered me? You're all going to hell.
Tonight, I'm going to kill every last one of you filthy demon slayers. You're the one who's going to hell, Muzan! I'll never let you escape! I'm taking you down no matter what! Then do it, if you can, Tanjiro Kamado. What is this place? Up and down and left and right, they're all mixed up. Was it built with Muzan's demon blood art? I'm not sure what's going on, but Tamayo is holding on to Muzan. How long can she hang on? I've got to get to Muzan and take him out, right now. If I hit the bottom, I'll die. Use a technique to change my trajectory. Grab onto the building somewhere. I'm out of position. The fall's preventing me from planning myself. Are you all right? Yeah. Thank you. You saved me. Water breathing. Water breathing. First form. Water surface slash. Tanjiro. Water breathing. Sixth form. Water breathing. Third form. Whirlpool. Flowing dense. Kayu is incredible. From the slight movement, he grasped that technique I was going to use, and then used one himself, moving to make sure we didn't cut each other. It's freaky. What's that look on his face? Let's go. All right. Fifth form. Serpent breathing. Slithering serpent. Stay away from Kenroji, you scum.
Like, oh my god, Igori's great.
Let's go. Are you hurt?
Like, no. Like, okay.
It's an incredible number of demons, isn't it?
It appears they've been embedded with strength roughly equal to a lower rank Kuzuki. They're trying to wear us down.
What about Master Ubuyashiki?
He died one step ahead of us. It was a dignified end. I don't think he would make the mistake of letting a demon find him.
Did he offer himself as bait?
Yes, that's right.
He knew he didn't have long to live. Master, after a demon attack took me down, I was lingering on the border between life and death. He stayed by me the whole time. He did the same for the other corpse members who nearly died, like a father.
Yes, I know.
Muzan stole our father, not just my big brother. I'll make sure he suffers before I'll send him to hell. Muzan.
Don't worry, we all feel the same way. Master, I couldn't protect him. They're coming one after another. You filth. Bring it on. I'll kill every last one of you. Headlong. Bull rush. I'm suddenly in this crazy palace, and there are demons everywhere. Perfect for testing my training. What? Damn nerd. What is this place? A demon base? Where is everyone? Same, be safe for me, big brother. I heard something. Muzan may be close. I'll never forgive him. Never.
I smell blood. Where am I? Shinobu, please leave the Demon Slayer corpse. They're trying hard. You're really trying hard, but perhaps I want you to be happy like a normal girl and live until you become an old woman. You've already done enough. No, there's no way I can quit. I must avenge you. Tell me, what kind of demon was it who defeated you? Tell me, Kane, please. After all this, there's no way I can live a normal life. It was a demon who looked like blood had been bumped over his head. Oh. Hi there. Nice to meet you. My name is Doma. Nice night, huh? He's grinning and laughing and speaks calmly and kindly. Help! Help! Help me! Shh. I'm talking, right? Are you okay? Wow, you're fast. Are you a Hashira? Oh, don't worry about that. Just leave her there. I'll make a proper meal of her later. The weapon used a pair of sharp fangs. I am the founder of the eternal paradise faith. My role is to be happy with all the faithful. I will devour her thoroughly and let nothing go to waste. This is the demon who killed my sister. Everyone's happiness, ridiculous. She didn't like it and pleaded for help. So I helped her, right? She's no longer in pain, nor is she suffering, nor is she afraid. Everyone fears death. That's why I eat them. They live on with me forever. I firmly take believers' feelings, blood, and flesh, and save them, leading them higher. You're insane. Is your head all right? You really make me sick. Huh? We've never even met, but you're really prickly. Oh, I get it. Poor you. Something painful must have happened to you, but I'll listen to you. You can tell me. What do you mean, painful? You killed my sister. Do you remember seeing that Horori coat? Huh? Oh, the girl who was using the flower breathing. She was kind of cute. I couldn't help finish eating her because the sun came up. I remember her. I really did want to finish. Insect breathing, dance of the bee sting, true flutter. Whoops. What an amazing thrust. I couldn't stop it with my hand. Blood demon art, frozen lotus. It's cold. Air's so cold it feels like my lungs will burst. You're very fast, but so pathetic. Thrust techniques can't kill demons. The head, you really do have to sever the head. A thrust can't kill it. But what about the poison? Oh, I'll soon know if this poison will work. An upper rank Kuzuki. Kare, please. This is stronger than the poison used on Rui's mountain. I knew it. They were sharing information. Poison is a double-edged sword. The compound changes for each demon. That's what he said too. The poison seems like I was able to break it down. Sorry. After you were kind enough to use it on me, that katana, when you see that the sound is peculiar, is that where the compound changes? Well, this is fun. Getting poisoned is interesting. I can make a habit of it. Do you think the next compound will work? Let's try. All right, good idea. After all, I've anticipated everything so far. From a young age, I was clever. I always wanted to help people. I need and make them happy, because that was my passion. There are rainbows in this child's eyes. Pale gray hair on the head of the proof of innocence. This child is special. He probably hears the voices of the gods. The parents were so dim-witted. They even created the ridiculous paradise faith religion. I felt sorry for them, so I always played along. But I never once heard the gods' voices. At first, it was awkward when everyone worshipped and prayed to me. As you might expect, adults would come crying to me, a child saying they was suffering and in pain and didn't know what to do. I wondered if they were all crazy. After they shared their yawn-inducing life stories, they would bow and say they wanted me to lead them to paradise. I cried. How sad that paradise does not exist. It was a fairy tale that humans created with their own imaginations. The gods and the Buddhists didn't exist either. These people had been alive for decades, yet they couldn't understand something so simple. When you die, you just become nothing and just stop feeling anything. Your heart stops and your brain stops. You rot and return to the earth. As long as you are a living creature, it is unavoidable. I wanted to make pitiful people happy and to help them. That's why I was born. They could not accept something so simple. It must be difficult to be so dumb. That's the 5th time, and that was no good either. It didn't work. It was getting less and less effective. How many more times can I make poison? Oh, are you really having trouble breathing? You're sweating a lot. Are you all right? This is the strength of an upper rank Kizuki. The poison isn't working at all. His speed is building resistance is abnormal. That's because my lungs are dying hard. Huh. A moment ago, my blood demon heart sucked into your blood. It turned your frozen blood to mist, and then my fan scattered it. Breathing itself is now dangerous for you. I'll use multiple attacks to inject a large dose. Insect breathing, dance of the dragonfly, compound eye hexagon. Whoa, you really are fast. Maybe the finest Hashira I've met so far. He cut me. You should have just cut off my head instead of using poison. If you were that fast, you might have beaten me. Oh, maybe not. You are small. My hands are so small. Why did I grow taller? If I had been just a little taller, I might have taken the demon's head and feeded him. Arms and legs. The longer they are, the more muscle they have, which is an advantage, but Kane was delicate even though she was taller than me. I envy Gyomei. When he comes to the recluse, everyone breathes easy. I know, she was going to say, but perhaps you will lose to that demon. She started to say that, but stopped. Pull yourself together. I won't allow you to cry. Stand up. Kane, I've lost so much blood I can't stand. My left lung is punctured, and I can't breathe. That does not matter. Stand up, Insect Hashira, Shinobu Kocho. Once you decide to defeat a demon, defeat it. Once you decide to win, win. Win whatever the cost. You made that promise with Kano and me, didn't you? Kano. Sorry. I wasn't a thorough cut, so you're suffering. Shinobu, you can do this. So do your best. Huh? You can stand? Oh, you're standing. Wow. Are you really human? I cut your collarbone, lung, and ribs. For your size, and with that much blood loss, I'm surprised you're not dead. Oh, see? The pain of the blood gurgling in your lungs is beyond imagining. Okay, I'll lop off your head right away so you don't overdo it. Well, you're well beyond saving, so don't be so stubborn. If I'm gonna aim for something, I got to be the key point in his neck. If I drive poison into his neck, I can win. Insect breathing, dance of the centipede. 100-legged zigzag. Whoa, she's weaving around in all directions in an advance that could sunder a bridge. She's fast. I can't predict her attack. Oh well, she's becoming slow.
And that's the end of this Demon Slayer manga. I have read another one, and I'm going to be honest, I was debating on stopping here because obviously I've caught up with the anime now, and I didn't want to sort of spoil it for myself, but you know what, there is only, 4 more? That's a lie. There's 7. That's another lie. No, there is 7. There's 7 more, so I was considering reading the next 7, just to see how it ended, but the next 7 mangas are supposed to be like 3 movies, so I don't know if I want to wait for the Demon Slayer anime to finish or if I'm going to read it, so I don't know, but if tomorrow comes number 17, I'm reading all of them. So other than that, I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all next one. Hope you all have an excellent day, and goodbye. Stay home and stay safe.